All right, all right, all right. We are ready to go now, guys. Good evening, good evening, good evening to everyone on the team. Hope you're doing well tonight. My name is Brian, Mr. Champ. You guys know who I am already. Tonight we're coming once again with another call, another training call with two top leaders within the team. They're going to share some nuggets and share some of the tips and ideas of what has gotten them to the success levels they are today and what's going to continue to carry your business and their business as well to the next level. The first person I want to bring up tonight is a near and dear close friend of mine. I have met this young lady about 4 months ago when I got started in this business. And, you know, every day with her has been nothing but a journey. We've done a lot of great things together, from making videos, training videos, to working on big projects, traveling together, enjoying each other's company, and just having tons and tons of fun. Every time I'm around her, I cannot be any more amazed in the more information that she's throwing out there and she's giving out there. She is truly someone that I am proud to be around and someone I'm humbled to have been able to meet. And you guys, she's going to share some stuff with you today that has not only helped her business, but helped the business of everyone in her downline get to new heights and new levels. So please, give you your attention, be excited, and listen to what Ctina has to say. Ctina, you ready? Take it away.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm really, really excited to be on the call. Brian, I want to thank you for the amazing introduction. You're an amazing person as well. Thank you very much. I really want to talk to you guys about mindsets, okay? That's one of the things that's really, really important. I'm going to talk to you guys about two different topics tonight, and your success or lack thereof depends on these two factors. So before anything, I really want to start off with 99% of the people in the world are convinced that they are incapable of achieving great things. So what do? They aim to be like everybody else. And that's a powerful statement. You see, what we do is we want to achieve greatness, don't we? We want to be that person in our family to be the first to retire our parents, be the first to, do great things, And, even though, being successful in this company can bring you a lot of wealth, and, wealth, they say money changes people, but money doesn't change people. It just makes them more of what they already are, So, again, I want to talk about the two topics. I believe strongly that there's two reasons why a person doesn't hit success. It's for one of two reasons. It's for either fear or laziness. Which one is it? So we talk about fear, and it stands for two things for me. It's false evidence appearing real. I'm sure you've probably heard of that. And there's another one that says false expectations appearing real. So, saying false expectations appearing real, fear is pretty much you're waiting for something bad to happen. So what are you waiting for? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of public speaking? Are you afraid of making decisions? Are you afraid of asserting yourself? Are you afraid of making that call? Are you afraid of being a presenter? Are you afraid of, I covered public speaking. There are different things, but understand one thing, that all of those things that people are fearful of, others do it every day. Others do it every day, and when we see somebody do something that we're afraid of, we feel like they're superhuman, or like, wow, I can't believe they're doing that. But you know what? One of the ways that you can get out of your fear is by simply just doing it. Do whatever you're afraid of, Another thing that her fear really means is that, you don't want to do it because you feel like you can't handle what will possibly happen, But all you really have to do is to trust in your ability, guys. You guys have an able body and an able mind, and you'll be able to handle whatever comes your way. And you have to say that to yourself. You have to say that you are, that you do have the ability to handle whatever comes your way, So I'm going to give you the top 5 truths about fear, okay? The top 5 truths. And this is something that we all have to face. This is something that we all face in our lives, okay? Number 1, fear will never stop. Fear will never, as long as you continue to grow. Because understand, as you continue to grow and develop as a person, you're going to, go through things you've never been through before. You're going to face challenges you never had to face before. And a lot of those things can be fearful to some people, Number 2, the only way to get rid of fear is to go out and do it, like I said before. Number 3, the only way to feel better about yourself is to go out and do it. That was number 3. Number 4, understand that not only will you experience fear whenever in unfamiliar territory, but so does everybody else. You're no different from everybody else in that aspect. And another thing, number 5, is pushing through fear is less frightening than living with the underlying fear that comes from a feeling of being helpless. There was a quote I read once, and it says, anyone who fears anything is not free. Now that is a powerful statement as well. I understand one thing, that, they say that ignorance, of course, we all know what ignorance means. Ignorance and fear are twin sisters because they usually go together. Usually maybe somebody doesn't know how to do something. Learn it and do it, Another thing is the 6 worst enemies. These are the 6 basic fears that every human goes through, and I'm going to just go through them. And a lot of these are just basic, okay? One of the fears I want to go through is called the fear of poverty, okay? And in the beginning, I was kind of like not understanding this fear. I'm like, if somebody is, fearful of poverty, why wouldn't they do everything that they have to do to be successful and gain the wealth and, so that they don't have to worry about that? But I was not looking at it in the correct way, all right? So the fear of poverty is like one of the worst ones because it stops people from doing things. It's the complete opposite. I don't know if you guys have ever, exposed to somebody and they say that they didn't want to get started because they would lose their government paychecks, their Social Security or SSI checks or anything like that because they're fearful, not knowing that if they did jump onto this amazing company and worked with the leaders, that they would make a lot more than what they were getting from these government agencies, So it's that fear of poverty that stops them. Another thing is the fear of old age, the fear of ill health, the fear of the loss of love of somebody, fear of criticism, and the fear of death, right? So those are the 6 basic fears, and there are other branches underneath that, but I just wanted to cover fear because that's one of the 2 points of the reasons why I feel like somebody is not successful, the fear of, for fear of laziness. Another thing I want to talk to you about is laziness, One of the ways that you can conquer laziness is by, well, really what that means to me is that a person does not have a burning desire, That's the way that you can conquer your laziness, by developing that burning desire. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit. I don't want to take up too much time. I'm going to talk to you about how to develop that burning desire. You look in Ness's eyes, and that guy got nothing but fire and passion because he got a burning desire to win at this. And you can see it in his face, you can see it in his eyes, and you can hear it in his voice. All right? So for us to develop that burning desire and that passion, there are a couple of things we need, And I'm not going to say I'm a religious person, but I am spiritual and I do believe in God. And, I was looking up in the Bible and to find out what does it say about being lazy. And this is what the Bible says about being lazy. It says that the lazy one is showing himself, the lazy one is showing himself desirous, but his soul has nothing. That means, like, in his mind, he wants to be successful. He wants it, but on the inside, he's missing that burning desire that I was talking about. He's missing that desire for it, okay? So that's one of the things that is important. So another thing, how to develop that burning desire is to get yourself a mission. You have a mission. You have something to do. You have a goal that you want to hit, Another way to actually get it is to develop that chief aim, a burning desire, is number one, is write down your why. Why did you get started in the first place? You know, what is it that's really pushed you to even stay here in the first place? It has to be bigger than the money because, it can't be about the money, because, anybody can get a second or third job and get money, It has to be bigger than that. So write down your why, really put your feelings on paper. Number two, get yourself a vision board. A vision board, something that you're going to see every single day, something that you're going to wake up to, go to sleep to, something that's going to be burned in your brain. Get yourself a vision board. Number three, I'm messing up my numbers. Number three, write your goals down and put a date on it. You have to, another thing is start with the end in mind. But as far as writing your goals down, I want you guys to really think about this. Think about a boat or a ship. If I was to go into this boat or ship, I'm the only one going to it, and I turn it on and I leave the boat. Is it really going to go anywhere? No. So imagine, I go on the boat, I turn it on, and I'm steering. Now I have direction. Your mind needs a direction. So doing all of these things, writing your why, you're having your vision board, writing your goals down with a date, and starting with the end in mind can help you develop that burning desire. And understand that if you want more out of your life, you have to become more, and you have to make sure that you demand more of yourself. Some of you guys really take and listen to your own excuses, and that's the 98% mindset. You're masters at excuses. So really just don't allow yourself any excuses, because you know what? Your excuses are going to leave you exactly where you are today. And I'm sure we all want to grow, and we all want to, move forward and progress. I'd like to leave you with this poem, but before I even say that, we got this Super Saturday coming up. Understand that when you're in this industry, especially if this is your first time in this industry, understand that there is a learning curve, and going to training like this Saturday shortens that learning curve. Those people who miss out on training it's like school. It's like you're left behind everybody else. So if you want to be successful, you're going to learn from those that have that success. And all of those people, or most of those people that have had the success, will be at training and teaching you how to get what they got. So it's important that you get your team to training so that they can learn, and we could definitely become independent business owners, because we know what to do in any situation that comes our way regarding this industry. All right, guys? So, like I said, I want to leave you with this poem, and you'll notice that this poem states the truth about our mindset, right? If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win, but you think you can't, it's almost certain you won't. If you think you lose, you've lost. For out of the world we find success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you are outclassed, you are. You've got to think high to rise. You got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life's battles don't go away to the stronger or faster man, but soon or later, the man who wins is the man or woman who thinks they can. Thank you guys for your attention, and I really appreciate it. And let's get it this Saturday. Let's get it.
Wow, wow, wow. Did you guys, once again, that was Ctina. Make sure you get out to Super Saturday. Ctina is the lady that will be speaking at the Super Saturday event. She is